Hey everybody, welcome to another League of Legends video. I'm Adam, the Eclectic Gamer. Um, so, for those of you who haven't watched my videos before, I'm a relatively new player. I'm currently level 27. So basically posting some videos of my play just to get some advice. And if you're a very new player, usually I say maybe you can learn something, but I've played Shen very few times. But I just thought I'd try him out. It seemed like fun.
There is no
So don't learn too much from what I'm doing. But anyway, like I said, I'd like to get any advice that I can. Um, and yeah, so yeah, like I said, I bought Shen a couple weeks ago when he's on sale, just because I know he's very popular, just because he can teleport into a team fight and flip push off to the side. So I figure he's very cool because he's a ninja, flipping ninja, right? Yes, he is. I actually also really tend to like champions who who don't use mana, who have energy or use health or whatever else. I think they provide an interesting contrast to most of the units. But anyway, I'm playing in the top lane today, where Shen usually lives. And let's see, what are the things I'm concentrating on so far? So, the things I'm concentrating on, based on some of the advice I've gotten from posting this on League of Legends forums, is one, not having a locked camera. I played with a locked camera for a long time, and I think it really hurt me. So I'm working on that and getting my camera working. It's very helpful, but it just takes a lot of getting used to. Another thing is I would sort of just stock up on potions, because I was afraid of losing health. But once I get up to level 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, they start doing very little compared to the percentage of the health I actually have. So that was sort of a mistake that I would do pretty regularly. So anyway, I'm trying to get used to doing that. I'm also getting used to last hitting. One thing I've sort of fallen behind on would be last hitting. I think mostly because I play support so often that if I want to be a good support, then I'm actually supposed to not last hit. So it's something I definitely need to get used to. And as a melee champ, luckily I'm against another melee champion. And so it's not like I'm going to get poked off as much as I would if I was against a ranged champion, which can always be a pain.
with balanced steps.
Alright, really don't know what that was. I feel like that, yeah, I have no idea what just happened.
Without a sound.
Oh, sorry, I was typing, so actually not lasting too poorly there. Back out carefully. Typing.
Shadows.
I mean, normally I wouldn't be able to put stuff aside far, but the stun bar is already here, so it's not like I'm in a huge risk of being ganked.
Our wills align.
We also have a Rammus support, which is kind of interesting. I've never seen before, but I don't see why not.
Balanced steps.
Shen's Vorpal Blade takes a little while to charge up, so I'm just going to get used to that. Deal less hit with it, especially if I want to stay back and safe. So there are already new players watching this. The idea behind the last hitting is so basically the deal with minions is if you're anywhere nearby them when they die, you get the experience. You don't have to actually kill them or even damage them. That's why the bottom lane support can just stay in lane and hang out and not actually attack anything and still get any experience at all. But in order to get the money from it, need to actually land the killing blow. So they talk about last hitting. What people mean is dealing the last blow to a minion. I was a little out of position there, but I did a lot of damage to her, so we're okay with it. Making sure get the killing blow. Oh, she's so low. Vi might still be around though. Should be a little shadows. But anyway, sorry. So that's the idea behind last hitting, is that you get that. You actually, in order to get the gold, which is how you're going to get items, you have to land the killing blow. And so one problem can be so if you, and another thing that some people do that's kind of weird, you'll see them not actually attack the minions until they're very low, which is what I'm trying to do now. And that basically stops your lane from being pushed too far up. Missed that one. Stops your lane, because if you do a bunch of damage to the minions, then your lane gets pushed far up, and you're at risk of being hit by the enemy jungler. Fiora is not very good.
Press on.
So a lot of times you'll actually see people not trying to kill off the minions until, ideally, if they can just get only one hit on each minion, then that will have been considered a success for them, because they won't push their lane too far up. They won't be in any danger of being ganked by the jungler. So yeah. So things are going. Feel like they're going pretty well. I do like Sunfire Cape on Shen. Yeah, let's just buy a bunch of that. I'm also going to buy a couple wards here. So one thing I'm going to have to get used to with Shen is watching out for my teammates. And the locked camera will help with that. Oh, I was trying to let her get that kill, but I should have secured it. That's my bad. One thing that's kind of interesting with Shen is they talk about global presence, because he can teleport to anywhere on the map, which is really useful. But figuring out when you can and need to teleport somewhere on the map is can be very difficult. You can see your allies' health bars on the left, but you're never sure if they they just got out of a fight, and so you can't do it. So you have to actually check to see where they are on the map. So in order to try to not get ganked, I'm going to put some over here. I'll put one here since I seem to be pushing up a little bit. But anyway, like I said, I'm not have a ton of experience with Shen, and this Fiora doesn't seem to be terribly experienced herself. She's just staying in fights that long past when they're obviously done. Because this Fiora, because I got some wards now, and the Fiora doesn't seem to be the greatest. So I'm okay pushing this up a little bit. Okay, that's right. I don't want damage.
Enforced equilibrium.
Anyway, so it's actually going better than I thought it
There
would,
is no dispute.
An enemy has been
considering how
slain.
experienced I am on Shen. And again, one thing I'm kind of getting used to, trying to get used to, is map awareness. Constantly looking down at my map. Speak of the devil.
Press on.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Target marked.
An ally has been slain.
Gotta ping out
An
any.
enemy has been slain.
Actually, this is a perfect chance to sort of zone
There
out
is no
Fiora a
dispute.
little bit. So I can still get the experience and some of the gold from this minion wave. If I keep her back, then she gets none of it.
Sound.
I'm not sure if she's just afraid or she's really moving.
It must be done.
I forget. I think it's 1,000 experience is the range.
You have been slain.
I shouldn't try to use my ultimate there. Or should I try to use it earlier if I was going to use it? Anyway, let's get some boots. We're a little slow. And grab the board. Ooh, he's playing up though.
An enemy has been slain.
You guys are
So
working
I go.
together really well as a team. So, since they're all up there helping me out, I should try to keep the turret safe.
With honor. Our
Killing
will's
spree.
alive.
Your team has destroyed a turret.
Understood.
I need to get out of there.
From the shadows.
But yeah, they're really saving my ass here. It's
An enemy has been slain.
not sure if they're trying to come after me or I'm just pushing up too hard and therefore, you know, they're focusing on me. That's a good idea.
Tread carefully.
Ultimate's not quite back up yet. It's a pretty slow ultimate, but
Killing spree.
this team, my team seems to be coordinating really well. I do have one match made. So Ash and Rammus are a pair.
So
A match-made pair. When you have that on your ADC and support, it's really good because they can actually communicate with each other, or they know what each other's going to do.
with honor.
As opposed to sometimes a random ADC and support really
From the shadows.
they're sort of out of sync. So that's one thing about Shen that I'm sort of not sure about is, like, you know, normally if you were all on like TeamSpeak or Vent or something, it would be relatively easy to call for Shen to ult in. Whoa, they're really going after me. You have to stun and stuff. They could do it. Yeah, probably wasn't worth a try. But yeah, they seem to be. I don't know. Maybe they're doing it to everyone else and they're roaming a lot, but I feel like every time I go off on my own, again, it might be because I'm pushing up too far. Again, if you have some advice, let me know. As I said, I haven't played Shen. I think this is the first time I played him in rank at all. Again, I had some more. I should have put them up before I went in. That's my bad. Yeah, so that's another thing I'm working on that people have advised me on is word placement. You know, I tend to buy some words and then a lot of times I'll just keep them in my pocket and not do anything with them, which doesn't really help.
An enemy has been slain.
But I have to learn to. It's not that I shouldn't get them. I think it's more the problem of not using them when I'm supposed to. It seems like they're pretty behind on level. It's probably because of all the kills. Maybe they're running a lot all the time and this is causing it. But anyway,
Rampage. Double kill.
Target marked.
So let's go ahead and put one of my wards here. And that's one way they might come through.
Understood.
So I'll either come through there, or I can put one up
Press on.
here. Obviously, they could waste their flash or some other things to come through other ways, but theoretically, I think those two should.
Your team has destroyed the turret.
Need to use my shield more. I keep forgetting that. I got about a minute until my.
Enforce equilibrium.
Ultimate's up. If they want to send two or three people at me to. I probably should have seen. I saw one of them come to the jungle, but if they want to send 3 people at me, they're more than welcome to. I think I can do it first. I might have to.
Godlike.
Duel her, but I can't do a 1v3. Wow. Anyway, they keep sending 3 top, which is theoretically that's not necessarily a bad idea, but it does commit a lot of resources,
Unstoppable.
and apparently my team can just take care of it.
There is no dispute.
Yeah, I mean, so as is my understanding of sort of competitive Shen play, which I don't have a ton of experience with. Oh, they're done. So sorry this was such a short game, guys. Like I said, I really have no idea comparatively how well I did with Shen, but if you have any advice about the champion or the game in general, please let me know. I think Shen's a top lane champion I'd really like to get used to playing more. I just don't often get the chance to top lane since I just take whatever's left over. But if you like the video, hit the like button, subscribe to the YouTube channel, or comment with some advice. Thanks a lot. See you guys.